Hey dudes, Spina46 here. We are back again, and today I'm going to be listing my, first off, I'm going to be listing the wildcard playoff winners that I think will win this week, and before I do that, I'm going to mention the first round bye teams that are going to be skipping the wildcard weekend, and those are in the AFC, at 1 seed, the New England Patriots, and at the 2 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs. And in the NFC side, then it's at the 1 seed, the Dallas Cowboys, at the 2 seed, the Atlanta Falcons. And so, so that means that in the AFC, the playoff matchups are the Oakland Raiders at the Houston Texans, and the Miami Dolphins at the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm going to be doing the AFC side first. First game, the 5 seed Raiders at the 4 seed Texans, and I think the Texans are going to win this game. Sorry, Raiders, you guys had a great run, but I don't think you can win in the playoffs with your third-string quarterback. And the Texans do have a good defense, one of the top-ranked defenses in the league, I think. No, I know, one of the top-ranked defenses in the league. So I think that's gonna be this, and the score I think will be 24 for Houston, 14 for Oakland. I don't think that Oakland can score that many points, and honestly, I don't think Houston will be able to either. But the Raiders' defense has been a little shaky this year. It's been good enough to win games, but it's been a little shaky over this season. Other than Khalil Mack, who has just been a beast. I honestly don't really like the Raiders because I'm a Chiefs fan. We got the 2 seed, but you know I have nothing against the Raiders. So on the other side, then we have the 6 seed Dolphins at the 3rd seed Steelers. Now, as much as I want the Dolphins to win this game, which means we'd go up against the Texans, then I can't put it that way. I think that the Steelers are going to win in a final score of 27-24. I think it's going to be a close game. Yeah, so now let's go to the NFC, which would mean, I'm going to say what it would mean in the playoff matchup. It means the Steelers at Chiefs in the divisional round, and the Texans at New England. Houston Texans at New England Patriots. And the NFC side, then the matchups will be the Packers hosting the Giants, and then Detroit will be going to Seattle, which means the Detroit Lions at the Seahawks, and then the New York Giants at the Green Bay Packers. So in the first game, Detroit at Seattle, then I'm going to pick the Detroit Lions to win that game and advance to the divisional round, which would mean I think this is going to be a really close game, but I think that Matthew Stafford has been on MVP level until like the last couple of games of the year, and that's why he's not on the MVP top 5 anymore, in my opinion. But he was there for most of the season. I think he can pull off a win against the loudest stadium in the NFL, Seattle. I think this will be, once again, a close game, and I'm going to pick 34-29 as my final score. I think that's going to be the score, and I think that they're going to get 29 because they're going to go for 2 and try and get 31 to make it a 3-point game. But you know, if that doesn't happen, you still can't. And obviously, the scores probably might not. The scores probably won't happen. But this is like the wins. Basically, you can just compare the scores if you want. So then on the other side, we have the sorry, my little brother just walked past, and I was making sure he didn't come in here. We have the Green Bay Packers hosting the New York Giants, and I think that the Packers can win this game. Aaron Rodgers has been great the last few games, and he's been on MVP level. I don't think he'll win the MVP because he had a kind of shaky first half. He was good for the first half. He was an elite quarterback, but he wasn't the best. And in order for the MVP, I think you need to be the best most of the time. I think the MVP is going to go Matt Ryan, personally, but that's just my opinion. I'm going to pick the score to be 31 for Green Bay and 23 for New York. That's what I'm going to say. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember to roll. Thank you and good night. I'll see you next time. Adios.